Alright.
Don't wait for the Twitch video. There's a long delay.
Okay. So, hey guys. Sorry for the wait. A few issues, but we're on now, so that's great. Right, so last we left off, we had Steve's character, Erston, meeting up with some of his little members, I guess we can call them. And we were at the Gravediggers League after gathering some information about of Ebonclads that got, well, stolen from by one gentleman named Dale Iso. And since then, he had gone underground with not the guard or Ebonclad able to find him. So, thus far, they have found out the names of his associates, which Fingers and Talora Grace. They have at least, what's the word I'm looking for?
Found the general area?
I suppose. Guests around the general area theorized they probably were from slums, and now they're trying to gain a little bit more information before they head over there. Does anyone have any questions before we start? Anything I forgot? Because it's been a very long 2 weeks for me.
No, it's pretty much covered it, I think.
Yeah,
We didn't get too far. Also, if there's any technical difficulties on my end, I apologize. My friend Jordan is not here to lend me his laptop, and the computer I'm getting arrived when we thought it would due to some complications. But I'm going to try my best. You can hear me, you can see me, I hope. So we're going to roll with it. Hopefully everything goes smoothly. A few announcements. We are having a donation thing where the stream so we can get some better equipment and stuff. Half of it is going to go to Rainbow Railroad, which is a charity that helps LGBT people in countries where there's a lot of violence. We're going to announce it for Pride Month since the first episode was at the end, but we were a bit late, so we're going to roll it over until the end of this month. Also, we are going to be moving the group up to 5 players next time. However, our 5th player could not make it tonight, and Meg is going to have to leave early. So hopefully they don't die being 3 people, but we'll see. I don't like killing my players, but So we're going to start off with Erston. I'm
Yes,
still trying to
Erston.
remember your name because you changed characters on me right before the stream. Yeah. But last we left off, he was in a alleyway talking to the 2 children whose names are Kana and Kyle. They had gone up to him and asked him kind of what he needed after he left some signs around the city. And they had to kind of gather some others. Was that where we ended to help out with what you told them?
Yes, yep.
Is that correct?
They were looking around, preferably for the gnome first, but any of the group they were gonna look for me.
All right, so you're alone again. What would you like to? Do you have anything else you need to do while you're out? Are
No,
you gonna start searching for the others, or?
I'll probably just putz around. Well, yeah, I'll go back and meet up with the group.
Were you gonna go to the Hooded Sheep, the gnome bar, or were you just checking in with your child army?
Well, the Hooded Sheep is where gnomes usually go, but Silver Chalice is where Fingers is normally at.
Okay. Were you going to one of those, or were you just checking
No.
in with your thieves?
I'm just checking in with my kids.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was around that bar. That's where he kind of signaled to meet up.
Okay.
If I remember correctly, he wasn't actually going in.
Yeah, I gave a couple of places that I expect I'll be around, just so they know where to find me.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. And also the time of day. I don't think I say that. Is morning, like early morning. Everyone had just woke up.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah.
All right. Trying to set where everything in 2 weeks. I'm not used to waiting that long.
Sure. So.
All right.
So I'll go skipping
Okay.
off towards the. What was that tavern? The Ebonclad Tavern.
I don't think I ever gave you guys a name.
Oh.
We're gonna call it.
I think.
Wait,
yeah,
no, we called it the Hooded Sheep, didn't we? Was
No.
that it?
The Hooded
Hooded
Sheep
Sheep
is a
was a different
gnome.
The gnome. Yeah. The gnome.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Duh. Yeah, we didn't give it a name, did we? That's my bad. Okay. Snake. There we go. Right off the top of my head.
You broke
say
up. What was the
something?
name?
Just snake.
We're gonna say that.
I got
It's a
you.
snake.
All we hear is snake.
The
Copper snake.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Copper snake.
All right. All right. So you head off to the Copper Snake. The streets are already starting to get busy as you head over there. And when you get in, you look around, there's some patrons. The innkeeper is behind the bar, kind of cleaning some stuff for the day, but you don't see any of your teammates sitting around over there. And yeah,
Yeah, I'll go order a drink.
you could. Yeah. All right.
I expect her to sleeping,
Okay.
so.
Oh, the innkeeper looks at you as you walk in. Was told to tell you that your friends headed back to the Gravediggers League this morning. They weren't sure which one you were going to. Would you like something?
Yeah, it's a long walk back over there. Short legs and all.
Yeah. So what would you like? We have some strong stuff if you're feeling for that this morning.
Goat's milk would be pretty good, actually.
All right, then. I guess I can get you that if you'll wait right here. And he just ducks behind the counter, kind of grabs some stuff, heads back through a door. You wait a few minutes before he comes out again. Hands it to you. Anything else while you're here, or?
I'll slam it. Nope, that's all. Thank you.
All right. See you around. And he gives you a nod before going over to a patron down the bar that called him over.
All right. And on that, I'll head up
Alright.
to the Gravediggers League.
So, all right. Okay. So you walk through the door, and what's the rest of you doing?
I am sitting at a table with my feet up on the table, and I have pulled my scarf over my eyes, and I am nursing a hangover.
I'm probably sitting next to Evan, just keeping an eye on him, like, making sure that there's not any more alcohol coming to him at this moment. It is early in the morning, and we have a job to do. But just keeping an eye out.
I'm probably just rummaging shit around my body, making sure everything's in certain pockets.
All right. So that's the scene you walk in on, Erston.
Okay.
Gonna say they're at a close by table near the door. I guess you guys would probably do that for if he comes in so he'd see you.
Oh shit. Our dead guy is back. We probably want to leave.
Wait, we killed somebody?
There's a dead guy?
I
Hey,
don't
who's
remember
dead?
killing anybody.
Well, you're dead. I point towards Lori. And that guy's dead. I point towards the door.
Lan, I can't keep up with their lives right now. What do you think? And I,
You change your face every day.
Oh, I just grab Evan under the arm and I'm just like, let's go, let's go.
I'm going. You're not my mom.
We go quietly, Evan. We go quietly.
I go.
Okay, so I'm guessing we're outside of the Gravedigger's lead, meeting up with Erston to see if he found any information.
Yep.
Yes.
Nothing yet. I got my troops working on it, but they haven't got back to me. Closest thing I have is a couple of bars we could check out, the Hooded Sheep or the Silver Chalice.
Might as well. Got nothing else to do. Although, Evan, are you going to be okay walking into another bar?
I am absolutely fine. This is a date. This is fine. This is.
I have a potion that could help
absolutely-
you if you want. I'll hold up a little fast.
I'm gonna start walking in a direction. I don't know which one. I just start going.
That's towards the water.
Fine. Fine.
DM, where we are right now, how far of a walk is it time-wise from where we are to the Silver Chalice?
I think it's about a 2-hour walk from end to end of the city if you started out at the furthest gates. So the Silver Chalice
Practically.
Wasn't it?
was actually no, the Silver Chalice is actually like right nearby. I think we said.
Yeah. I thought it was like in this area here.
Is it more or less than 10 minutes walking?
Probably we'll say about 15. I'm trying to judge the distance
Mm-hmm.
compared to like end to end. The book says about 2 hours, so I'm trying to.
Well, figure you can walk a mile in about 15 minutes on average.
Yeah, we'll say that. Yeah.
Then I don't know if we're going to the Silver Chalice right now, but if we choose, then I'm going to cast Disguise Self as a ritual and make myself above
Disguise self
average
is an original spell.
yet. Well, I'm going to cast it anyways. If we're going into a bar, Laura's going to make herself above average in looks because she knows that she can get what she wants when she looks hot in a bar.
Hey, Meg, real quick, I am going to PM you something. Just real quick.
I am going to walk over to the water that apparently I am walking towards. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to stick my hands in the water and I'm going to splash it on my face.
I meant that was the way towards the harbor.
Oh, I was like,
Oh.
your water? What are we doing?
Well, then I'm going to just stand there.
I do like
Pretty close to that.
of Evan thinking he's near water though, and he's just like in a pig trough, just splashing himself.
I have a great sense of smell. I would know. Probably.
It wasn't water.
Probably. Yeah.
So,
Oh, that's right.
you have a child army?
No? Who told you that?
You did.
Oh. No. I have some friends in low places. They're very short.
Could
Are
just
they-
be gnomes.
Are they gnomes like you, or are they like actual kids?
I don't know if I have any gnomes. It's hard to keep them all
So-
straight.
They're actual. They're kids.
Or
Yes.
halflings. Or goblins. A lot of short things.
That's true.
How did you end up with a bunch of kids?
Well, when a daddy gnome loves a female person.
I'm I'm trying to imply the implications of a full-grown, I assume, I don't know what age you are and what that means in gnome years, but working with a bunch of children. It's odd.
Well, they needed money and I needed cheap labor. It was a win-win.
What labor do you have short people do?
Do you really want to know?
Kind of
Yes.
curious.
I would very much like to know what labor you are making children do.
Well,
Or a
they just
criminal
run errands
organization.
for me, write letters, children things.
All right.
I take a drink from my flask.
All right. So, you guys are down to, you said the,
Silver chalice.
Yes, Silver Chalice.
all right.
That's where Fingers is. That's the main hangout for Fingers.
Okay, so how specifically are we going to be searching for this person? I'd say we could just get a table and order or something, but honestly, I'm not sure we'd just stop at some one thing. I look back towards Evan.
I am ignoring you. I'm ignoring the gnome. Just walking in silence.
He's in pain. Give him some sympathy.
We do need
All
to
right.
come up with a plan of some kind. We can't just point out to random gnomes and hope it's the right one.
Fuck, anyone's got a card game? We can pretend to play that or actually just play that.
What is the card game gonna do?
It's going to give us a reason to sit there other than just staring at other people walk in.
Hey, from last week, did we get a description of the gnome or just of Big Kelvin and Talora Grace?
I think our description of the gnome was they're a gnome.
Just
All
I
things small gnome.
think that you did. Small for a gnome. I believe it was.
We got a better description of Talora.
Yeah, I'm looking. I think you did. So, you probably would have been told that. So I'll tell you
Okay.
now. Kind of short, even for a gnome. Messy brown hair. There's a scar, kind of like on his lip, across his lips.
Okay.
And kind of pudgy a little bit.
Wow. I
okay.
think all
Yeah.
gnomes are pudgy.
Yeah.
So, and who gave you guys the description? Was that from the Gravediggers League?
I believe that was what it was. Somebody mentioned, I believe it was the woman you were talking to, that he'd been seen around. You had asked some questions. He was kind of known for getting into things he shouldn't.
Okay.
It gets seen a lot. He'd been getting seen a lot around the area
Okay.
of the tavern.
Okay. So he has a reputation for being shady.
So should we offer him a job and get him out to a place where we can?
I have an idea. I don't know that it'll work, but it's worked for me in the past in bars. So if you think we should lure him into an alley, I think I can do that, as long as there's an alley nearby.
Are you comfortable with that?
If it gets the job done, I'm comfortable with anything.
Good to know.
All right. Well, I can stick in the alley duty.
Actually, for bathrooms, would they usually go outside in these places, or?
I don't think
No.
she's talking about bathrooms.
How would a gnome do this? A
What?
poppy gnome and a daddy gnome and a mommy gnome. All three. Tell me. You were about to explain to Evan.
What? No, it was a
Doing what?
gnome and a female gnome. Just two gnomes.
Aw. Is that all?
Yes. It's the end of the story. It's all my
Wait.
parents ever taught me.
Sorry,
Okay.
Lori, you don't have any info here.
No, I'm like, what the hell?
I
You don't know
say
what
we go
gnomes
to the
like.
bar and
Yes.
you can do your thing.
Evan, I may need you for my deception.
I was going to volunteer to stay with you for as long as I could.
All right,
Well
Lynn.
done. Can you
Until
play
it gets
my
awkward.
lover?
Absolutely.
Brilliant, darling.
What's your type?
You.
Well, like, suave or like
I need you to
Sure.
play. I need you to play "Terrified of Husband's Wrath." That's your inspiration, right?
legitimate lover. I love
Yes.
it. I love
I
you.
need.
Let's do
I am
it.
searching for someone, a shady type, to take care of a husband, so that we can live happily ever after.
Sounds fantastic.
All right.
So Lan and I will sit in the alley and
Stello.
or Stello, sorry. So Stello and I will sit in the alley to grab him when you come out, secure him.
Yeah. You maybe should be hidden in the alley first, though, so that Evan and I can walk down the alley. When we pass you, we jump out and kill or question him. I don't know yet. What is our plan? What do we need this man for?
I think we're going for
Question
question.
then kill. Question
We
then
just-
kill.
Question.
Or just question and then, not kill because that, makes paperwork and kind of takes time.
Also,
Kill's not hard though.
Well, of course not. It's easy.
Is he
That's why
going
we can't do it.
Is he going to alert this Big Kevin fellow? Big Kelvin, not Kevin?
We could take him back to your room at the Snake.
Tie him up.
Is
On
that
the
a public
bed.
bar?
Is that a thing?
It's a bar we have a room in, and they know that we might bring some people in there every now and then.
All right, so use our connections for false imprisonment. I like it.
Or just imprisonment. Give
Or
him to our
just
boss.
Kill him.
Well,
just
Right.
remember that you were never told if he stayed in the bar or not. Just that he'd been seen going in and out a lot.
True. This is very
oh,
true.
yeah.
Well, let's hope he goes in and out while we're there.
It's true. Evan, you and I can stay around. I've got a little less than an hour. We can scope out the bar and see if he comes in. And then if he comes in, we'll enact plan kill the gnome.
Lovers.
I don't know. I'm not good at coming up with names for plans, but
Both of you are very bloodthirsty.
That sure seems that way.
I'm not bloodthirsty. But if snitches, they need stitches. Just
Yeah, which is
I
why you
don't-
tie them up.
Stitches implies that we fix him after we hurt him, and that's
If
not
you can
my
fix death,
skill set.
This might not be your job.
Oh, Stello, look, fine. If I get him in the alley, we will question him, and then I will leave his fate in your hands. As long as my identity is not compromised, I don't mind what you do with him. Let him live, we'll kill him, whatever makes you happy, dear.
Sure. So Philurban Trophy, you're hanging out in the alley with me?
Yeah, apparently.
Okay, let's figure out our alley, figure out our destination, and let these two lovebirds deal on with their job.
Okay, so DM, I guess the plan is they will go in the alley. Evan and I are going to go into the Silver Chalice and just sit at the bar like regular people. But we're going to keep an eye out for someone matching.
An ear out.
Do what?
An ear out. I'm gonna keep.
Yes, and an ear out, eyes and ears, sharp with both. Got you. And we're going to keep the lookout for fingers. And if we see him, then we will ask the bartender. We'll go with our story to try to, like, we're looking for someone to take care of a job for us.
All right. So, anything else? Just hang there. You gonna carry out that?
Have we gotten to the Silver Chalice yet?
I'll say by now, yeah, you've gone there. You were talking as you went.
I'm going to open the door for my lady.
In the alleyway that they're hiding in, I'm going to cast Disguise Self first into someone that is unusually attractive, because she knows, like, no matter the race, attractive people get what they want. Because, you know.
Okay. Okay. So, you to enter. Oh boy. You enter the tavern, and the other are waiting on the alley. So, to speed this up, how long would you wait here, by the way?
Probably until right before your disguise ends, yeah.
Yeah, so for about an hour, we're waiting.
Alright.
I'm waiting at the bar with my current disguise on.
Alright. So, can you guys all roll me perception checks?
The two
Like
inside.
everyone who's watching out for this guy.
Fuck me. Are you kidding me?
Am I
What?
rolling with disadvantage on this or just regular?
You'd probably be with disadvantage because I don't think you could really tell who it is just by smell.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Sick.
We're on the same wavelength, darling.
You guys are too busy talking with each other. Oh my goodness, do they really have to be doing that right now? And I'm right above the garage as it's opening and closing.
Oh,
That's wonderful. So if you hear a sound, that's what it is.
yeah.
I had to
Sorry.
move rooms today
Good.
because we had family over and I got mine hijacked. So I'm in my cousin's because she's at work, and that's right above the garage.
You're good. We don't hear anything.
All right. All right. So is Stello and Erston also watching from the alley?
I mean, of course we'll watch.
Yeah, from the alley, we're watching for these two specifically, their Lori's known last disguise and any small figures.
All right.
Especially, I'm looking not just for this gnome, but any small figure looking at for our small figure.
God bless Erston. I'm glad someone.
Right? Well, that
Alright.
+4 helps a little. Nice.
Oh, wow. They're paying attention.
Right? We're bored just going, oh my god, something.
Laura and I are having a fantastic time.
Right.
Evan is a bit too distracted by the constant hangover that's still killing his head, and Meg's kind of just her character is, I don't know what she's doing.
Getting hit on by a lot of people in the bar. It's distracting. You know, I can't pay attention.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So, Lore and Evan see nothing, not hide or hair of this guy. Stello and Erston, while you're not quite sure, you do notice someone kind of matching the description walking by in the crowd. They're going at pretty brisk pace over towards the west end of the city, but they don't stop at the tavern.
Okay. Stello, stay here, wait for the other two. I'm gonna follow him.
Okay, might be going to that other tavern.
Who knows? And I'm just gonna scamper off so I don't lose them.
Alright, can you roll me a stealth?
Oh god.
You got
Nat
this.
20.
Hey! Take it.
Better than 10.
Right.
Give me a moment, because I don't want to see you. Alright. So, you follow this guy, kind of trying to blend in with the crowd a bit, not making it too obvious, stopping every once in a while to look at wares on the side while trying to keep this guy in sight.
Right.
As you're getting closer, you can definitely tell this looks like the description you were given. However, as you're going, you see him kind of turn around. He kind of looks hesitant, keeps going. Do you continue to follow out in the open? He looks a bit suspicious right now.
How tall are the buildings here?
Here, some are 2 stories, some are 1.
Okay.
It's not the most expensive part of the, city yet.
Okay. I'm gonna go into an alley and I'm gonna cast jump. I just linked it in chat.
All right.
And try and get up onto one of the shorter buildings and try and follow him through by the rooftop.
All right. So, can you real quick roll me one more stealth check, but with advantage?
Yes. Happily. Nat 20.
Oh, wow.
Nicely done.
When Erston wants to do it, he does it.
All right. One moment, please.
Mm-hmm.
I need to check something. This is very sad. Where did it go? There you are. Sorry, give me one moment.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see here. Right, nice. So, you go along the rooftops. He still looks a bit tense as you follow his trail. Kind of tries to stealthily look back over his shoulder a few times once his eyes scan the rooftops, but you manage to duck just low enough for him to not see. And as you follow him, you notice he is heading towards the area of the slums. How far are you going to follow him?
Oh, all the way till he stops or goes in somewhere.
All right, then. So, you follow him. You go past the All Rise. You keep going, and about 30 minutes after this, he's kind of calmed down. He's slowed. He looks more relaxed. You see him duck into an alley. And when you get there, he's gone.
Okay. I'll memorize this.
Want to make a perception check for me?
Yes. Yeah. Oof. It would be the first roll, so I only got a 9.
Yeah, you don't know where he went. It's just a dead end.
Okay. Are there any critters around in the area?
We're gonna use that perception check just for you looking around in general in this area.
Sure.
Of course there's bugs everywhere, but you don't really see sounds when you do a scan.
Okay. Alright, well I'll memorize this spot and then I'll jog back on the street to the bar where I left everybody.
And now, Lore, your spell would have ended.
Yeah, I would have been keeping track of time, and I would have left the bar guiding Evan out before, a good 5 minutes before the spell ended.
All right. So,
you always disguise yourself. Do you not like what you look like?
Oh, no, I'm perfectly fine with what I look like. I just need my bosses to not know what we...
Ebonclad? Like those bosses?
Bosses come in all shapes.
So you have other bosses, not just the ones we're working for right now.
Laura's just going to continue to tug her along into the alley, looking for Stello and Erston.
Ah, hey. Erston found someone who looked a little bit too much like our target. He's been pursuing for the last 40 minutes.
Well, shit, we didn't find shit. So,
Yeah, they were going west, but I'm staying here until he gets back. He's probably, hopefully, found something out.
All right. So we're staying here until he gets here.
Yeah. Well, those cards would have been really helpful. So how was the food inside?
we didn't eat.
Did you just sit at a table and stare at people?
Well, I didn't stare at anyone, but we did. Basically, yeah.
Okay.
We actually we sat and we talked, and we know each other really well now.
Just so well.
I know her deepest, darkest secrets.
Yes.
She's afraid
I believe
of
you.
cats.
I don't believe you anymore.
Oh, the amount of jokes. That's gonna be the second most fun thing.
I actually do have a question. Lori, how come you change into a different face every single time? Wouldn't just establishing one, not you, work?
Where's the fun in that, Stello?
I assume not having to tell everyone, oh yeah, that person dead.
Well, it's a big city, Stello. I feel like if people never see someone again, it doesn't mean they're dead. It just means they're somewhere else.
Evan, I'm so sorry, but you're going to get a reputation for killing a lot of women.
No, that might be a reputation I'm looking for. Who knows?
It might not be one he's looking for.
Why
Wait.
am I the one getting the reputation?
You're always around her arm.
Oh,
A
no.
new person every day.
We're creating a serial killer complex. I like it.
I mean, I think the reputation I'm going to get is that very attractive ladies like me.
And then disappear.
I mean, some people don't devote themselves to just one person. So
That's a lot of people.
Stello, should I be worried about you and where you're at mentally, that you assume that when women don't come around again, they're dead?
I mean, when they come around a new person every single day, I don't know how long this arrangement's going to last, but
it's okay.
Stello,
after a certain point, you generally choose attractive faces.
but
There's not that many attractive faces in this city.
there are prostitutes, Stello. I mean, people come and go. Not everyone sticks around for longer
I
than
mean, maybe people will think that I am just a male prostitute and these are my clients.
Hey!
And never see me with them again.
So
Evan,
that means that
you can be a
me and Flurbenchofer are your favorites, and you just keep switching for a third favorite.
Yeah, exactly.
You never know what people are
Exactly
into, Stello.
Would certainly explain all the alcohol.
It's true.
You know, I think we're going to start having to throw someone along with Erston whenever we send him off somewhere. He's probably not having that much fun alone.
Probably. Hopefully he's not,
Maybe he's
dead
just shy.
somewhere.
Like, I mean,
It's pretty normal to me.
It's
You
true.
don't know. Maybe he likes to get away, have his alone time.
Is that why you built up a small person army?
A small
A
person.
child army.
A
To be
child.
fair, we don't know if those are gnomes, halflings, etc., or
He
if
said they are
he's
children.
insane.
And he is insane.
But if it's useful, we just look the other way. As long as it gets things done. And they're not ending up dead? I don't know. Again, as long as it's useful, it's fine.
Alright, so about at this time, you see Erston walking up.
Hello.
Have fun?
Oh, always a blast. Did you guys have fun?
by a certain definition.
Yes.
It was
So where did you
fine.
run off to?
Oh, I'd use the potty. Okay. It
Did
took me a
you
little longer, but
did you find the gnome?
oh yeah, I did that too. He was
Well,
not
we
in the
should-
potty, for the record.
Next
Glad
time,
you checked.
start with because I don't care about your bowel movements.
Well, it was number 1. It wasn't a 2, so you don't have to worry about
I
bowel movements.
don't
Moving
care.
on to
Oh.
fingers.
Oh, my fingers are fine. I don't.
Nope. Mm-hmm.
No, the gnome, he disappeared in an alley down that way. I can show you the way if you want to come with me. It's a long walk.
All right, let's walk.
Might as well. Are we going all at once or one of us at a time? Because if this is an alley with a different person's turf,
Well,
And a squad of 4 show up at once.
he
squad of 4 people with 1 gnome, 1 blind person, and I actually probably look very suspicious. I just point towards my cloak.
Evan, lend me your arm, dear.
he did probably see me following him for the first while. So it may not be great if there's people watching.
Evan and I are going to walk arm in arm out of the alley and just wander down the street and stop every now and then and look at like vendors and shops and things. And we're just going to keep our eye out for you as you like walk, hopefully stealthily down the street to where this alley was.
I also want to buy a banana if we happen to pass any vendors that are selling bananas.
Alright. Hey, real quick, I'm going to put your icons out just so they're showing.
Mm-hmm.
That way people can get kind of a visual. And Steve, would you be able to like center the map in on them since we're not like on a battle map or anything being used?
Yep. Well, I figured if you want to keep them over in the area we're running around in, that would probably make more sense. Since
Yeah.
we're all up here.
Does Evan always have the mask on? I'm assuming not. I feel like that
Evan
would draw.
does not wear the mask at all.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That would draw so much attention.
The mask.
It looks cool,
for
though.
The
It
other.
does look very cool. I'm just making sure.
Yeah, no, the mask disguises him when he's doing his other job.
Well,
Gotcha.
I was just thinking of leaving it on the screen since you guys are gonna be moving around.
Yeah. It's fine.
And it was past all eyes anyway, so that's why I'm thinking that. I'm just doing this so it would kind of show.
Sure.
Well, I guess it's me and you again, Erston.
Right?
Hmm.
I'm trying
Here,
to think of
I
a
just-
good way to get back there without it being obvious that I'm
Here,
going.
I just take off my cloak and then drop it on you. There, not obvious anymore.
Probably drowning in this thing.
It might be more obvious.
It's okay, grandmother. You can hobble forward now.
Oh, is there like a stick or something I could use as a cane type?
A what?
I have a crowbar.
Well, it's something I could use like a stick that would act like a walking stick, like a little cane. Nothing great, but just something like laying around in an alley or.
Well, you'd have to make me a perception check.
You got this.
I'm not looking for anything fancy, just.
Yeah, just something used.
Wow.
Nice.
Right?
It's a city, not really a forest, but
Sure. Well, I figured like old pieces of wood laying around or.
yeah.
Broken chair.
Yeah,
You
broken chair would work.
spot like some boards here and there.
Yeah, a chair leg would be perfect because that's my height.
You do see a broken chair outside of an inn you pass. Probably broken from like a bar brawl, and they just
Sure.
toss it down the alley.
Yeah, I'll take that and I'll wrap the cloak around myself, kind of hunch over so I'm leaning way forwards, and I'll hobble along with my little cane.
All right then. Okay. Evan, you don't really see any bananas. You see some apples. You see some
No.
pastries.
No.
Oh.
I need a banana. It's fine.
Living in
it's
a world
fine.
without bananas.
It's fine. I don't need my potassium. It's fine.
I mean, all right.
Okay.
Okay,
Got your
so
stick.
Evan sadly does not have his banana. Anyone else want to look for something while you're going down?
Everything that I have is in pockets underneath my cloak or underneath my current shirt. So grandmother, just watch out for digging your hands in any holes.
Ew.
There's
What
no
if-
liquid. That's a lie. There's, there might be some oil.
I'm not even gonna ask. We'll just let's just go.
Yeah, Laura and I are gonna kind of go towards this alley and kind of move ourselves so we're following them. So like, because we don't know where it is, but like,
Yeah.
we're
Kind
gonna
of
make pit
distance.
stops and
But
just
yeah.
we're not taking a direct route.
I am probably
Just
going
think-
super slow too. I mean, we're talking like 15 feet or whatever instead of the normal 25.
Hey, the later we get there, the darker it's gonna be.
I mean, that's real slow if it's dark out by the time we get
Definitely.
there.
Have you seen some grandmas?
That's
Just in
fair.
case, since we don't have anything better to do, I'll keep an eye out for fingers still while we're searching. I've got nothing better to do than to help my injured grandmother.
Right? Or anyone else that's on that was in that group.
Yeah, I do know about most of them. So tell me when you want to roll or when I'm walking towards.
All right. You can go ahead. Roll perception. As you're looking around.
12. I see everything.
Not head nor
12
hair.
things.
Oh no. I've gone blind except for 12 things. One of them was not the floor.
Suddenly we go Bethesda as he just glitches through the ground, T-posing the entire time.
Terrible.
I really want to see the Bethesda makers all come together for D&D and incorporate the glitches, and that would be amazing. I would love it. But yeah, you see nothing. Nothing at all.
That's fine.
Well, you see some things, but
When we get to the alley, I'm gonna sort of nudge my walking companion. Does the building look climbable? Like anything sticking out, or is it just totally smooth?
it looks climbable. By the way, Meg is
Back.
going to the bathroom. She'll be back.
She's
She
back.
is
She's
back.
already
No,
here.
I'm not.
Oh,
I'm
I'm
literally.
not.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm asking her to describe it to me because I can't see it, but actually I'm asking you, DM, to describe it to me, but just through her
Yeah.
eyes.
All right. Yeah. There's handholds. You're heading towards one of the rougher parts of town now. All the buildings are a bit older. There's some stones that have fallen out. The stone ones, if there's like a wooden building, it's weathered away. You'd probably have to be careful. Nothing breaks off, but there's definitely footholds, handholds. Also, they're not very tall, so it wouldn't take much to get up there. You'd probably be fine.
You think it'd
Fun.
be worthwhile to have someone up top? I'm asking Laura.
Well, when you're up on the buildings, can you see down to where we are?
I can't see down, but I can listen to you guys.
Okay. All right, then I say go for it. Are you going to be able to climb this building without people noticing you climbing this building?
Maybe. Should we find out?
You know, I think we should. I'm going to walk this way, though. You can't see the direction I'm pointing, but I point anyways for just a minute. So count to 15 and then, do your monkey thing.
Okay. I'm gonna kind of step into the alley, so I'm not climbing like the front main street side, but like the side of the building. I'm gonna take out one of my pieces of chalk and just break off just a little bit of it, smash it, and then rub it on my hands so they're not so slick. They've got some stuff on them to help me keep my grip. And then I want to climb the building.
All right. Roll me either athletics or acrobatics. I do either one.
I'm going to choose acrobatics.
I just do either one because I've seen people use brute strength to climb them. Some of them, it's more kind of dex. So.
Yeah, I'm going to parkour, flip my way up, Ezio Auditory style.
Yeah.
It's a 13.
Yeah, you make it. Your hand kind of slips a few times as you catch on to a
stuff like a ninja warrior.
Yeah, well, that's not gonna stop rotting wood from kind of breaking off. Sorry to tell you that the termites don't really care.
I was thinking it might be metal. Anyway, okay, yeah.
But yeah, you get up there. Not sure if anyone saw you or not, but you get up there. There's no screams or points, so now people see you. They don't care. They're just kind of like, What's this guy doing?
Yep.
What?
I'm gonna stay a little low.
All right.
Up there, flaunting my presence, but
kind of belly crawl or just on your knees type thing.
Just low, just crouched. Got more dignity than a belly crawl on a rooftop. Right now, I'm sober.
There's no shame when you're trying not to get caught. But, alright.
Yes,
I'm just going to listen to everything going down below. Keep an ear out.
Alright. Also, didn't you say when we were talking before you could still see kind of blurry shapes?
I can see like blurry and moving shapes. I can see bright flashes of light because they sort of disrupt what I'm seeing, and my peripheral's not too bad. Head on is not great.
Alright. Alright then. So what are the rest of you guys doing?
Gonna walk into the alley and start searching it for like secret entrances or look again for another animal friend.
Alright. Well, the alley itself just looks like another normal alley on first glance. There's kind of rubble around where somebody's thrown discarded stuff, pushed up along the sides. You guys don't see anything at first glance. You guys haven't really checked or looked around. You do see a rat over kind of nibbling on some trash.
Perfect. Because I'm going to talk to him.
All right.
My little rat voice. Do you see big creatures go through here?
Big creatures, yes. What kind?
Looks like
I've seen a few.
This is my racial, so it's really simple stuff. I can only get like ideas. It's not a full-blown conversation.
Yeah, alright. I couldn't remember how that worked, but that's easy for me because my rat voice just sounds really weird. Most of my voices sound weird. I'm not a voice actor, but
that's alright.
Yeah. You get kind of a feeling it's not too sure. It's been around here for a while, kind of scurrying down the alley. You get a general sense it kind of has an idea of what you're talking about.
Yeah, like a really big hole.
It does kind of perk up at that, and it kind of scurries away over towards... It's like at the very end of the alley where a trash heap is, and it kind of looks back at you and points. to where the rubbish is.
Perfect.
So when you said you had a small person army, you meant rats?
Well, I mean, they're warm and comfy. They don't complain.
Okay, well, just so you know, Evan thinks you're a slaver of children. So, by the way, when we walked in, did we like see handprints that are white going up a wall?
No, because I'm the only one that's near where Evan decided to scale the building, and I just
It's an
walked
alley.
down. Like, I'm keeping a lookout in the street while Erston is down this alleyway talking to rats, just to like keep an eye on. Do I see this guy circling back? Do I see anyone that looks like Big Kelvin or Talora or anything like that while we're sort of investigating?
No one that matches your description. There's still people that pass by occasionally. They don't seem to be looking your way. A few kind of glance, but it's more like, oh, there's people over there. And then they keep going. Kind of like when you're walking around the street and just kind of glance over because you're bored. Just those. Nothing that seems their investigation or attention to really be noticeably watching you.
Alright. I'm gonna use my minor illusionist, or natural illusionist ability to whisper in Laura's ear. Kind of over, I found something.
Okay. I'm going to make my way as, inconspicuously as possible over to where Erston is.
And of course, I'll call Stello over too. Like,
I'm
you guys
right
wanna-
next to you.
Right. Well, I don't know how close you were following while I was getting around.
I'm your caretaker, grandmother.
Right. Yes, crazy old lady talks to rats now.
Oh,
Come on,
dear
grandson.
God, I hope the hallucinations end.
Start clearing this garbage out. Smack him with my little makeshift cane.
This is my life now.
You started it.
He's
You know
got a
what?
point.
Fuck it. While Laura's coming up, I'm going to be digging through trash, just kind of like sorting through shit. My grandmother has ordered.
There's any good gross, like any good fungi or anything like that?
No, none that you can see. It doesn't look like it's been here long enough to actually grow anything.
Okay. I'm just keeping an eye out, just as a heads up.
Yeah. Give me one moment, please. Also, I really need to get a new table. This one's shaking so much. It's annoying me. I'm sorry.
Sure.
I'm having to use a card table because I don't have anywhere big enough to put this.
Oh.
Yeah. Alright.
What is Evan up to?
I am on the roof, kind of just sitting on the edge, legs back so they're not dangling, and just listening to you guys down there.
Oh, I was just wondering about the prestidigitation.
I did not mean to click that. I
Oh,
apologize.
okay. Like, oh god.
Level 0 wish, it has been cast.
Right. I'm gonna clean up Stello as he digs through garbage.
Please, I can do that myself. I have soap.
You know what? I don't think I have soap.
Stello has everything.
I don't think
If you need a bag of holding, I have a bag.
No. I have plenty of space. I don't have very many belongings. I'm just trying to kill time while Kat gets her thing.
Sorry, I had to send a quick message to someone. One of you group members.
Oh,
But
is that what I'm doing?
Alright. So alright, I'm good.
We were just digging through the trash waiting for what happens next.
Alright, so you go to where the rat kind of pointed you. And as you kind of dig through, you notice a sewer grate. And as you do this, you can tell this trash has kind of been moved around some, probably. You can kind of see the smudges like in the surrounding ground where some of the more or less solid things have been. But
Yeah, this is our life
yeah.
now.
But yeah, you see what looks like a sewer grate kind of peeking out as you dig through. And that's probably where he went.
Well, only one thing left to do. And I'll take off the Stello's cloak and hand it back.
Thank you.
Bombs away! No. Try
We
and
might
get in.
want to lift the gate up first.
Well, yeah, I'll try and get in.
You're gonna have to give me a strength check. This is a really
Ooh.
kind of
I'll help
big
you.
grate.
Actually, before
He probably would have had something to open it, knowing
Yeah.
he's a gnome.
I just pull out my crowbar from inside my leggings of my pants. Here.
Actually, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna cast guidance on myself for strength.
Here, take a crowbar.
That's
I'm
no
gonna
fun.
climb down
Okay.
because they found
Alright.
something.
That's a save.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
Same thing, pretty much.
And just to make it extra, so I got an 18 on my strength check.
All right. Okay. That definitely will do it. So,
I'll stick my
With-
tongue out at Stello and put the grate down in front of him.
yeah, so with more than a little bit effort, you see this teeny tiny gnome just kind of pop this sewer grate and just kind of give like a cheeky wave. Like,
Well, you found your weapon.
Yeah, I'm not hauling this thing around. It's as big as I am.
Okay, who's first?
I guess that's me.
this
I think you might want to be the last one so you can put the grate back in.
Do we need
Yeah,
to?
let's just leave the grate open. Easy way out.
Okay, but if one of whoever knows about this grate comes back in and sees that it's open,
And we just get flanked in an ambush down in a sewer. It's fine.
Wait, Evan, are you in the alleyway now? Or are you still on a roof?
Yeah.
He climbed
Oh,
down.
Great, I
Oh,
calmed
I'm
down.
sorry, I missed it.
You're fine.
yeah, let's try not to do that.
The first one down into the sewers. You go and I'll follow.
I guess you're getting volunteered, Stello.
Fuck it. I look down. Is it water or like liquid down there or solid?
it's actually a solid kind of stone, but you can see the edge of some dirty looking sludge going down the side of it. It's about 5 feet wide, so enough for you to get down without worrying about falling. But if you ended up in a fight down there, probably not the best situation to go toe to toe with someone in an area you're unfamiliar with.
Yeah. Fuck it. I slip down and just drop down once I get my legs hanging.
All right.
Oh, light source. We have someone that can't see down there.
I can't see.
Well, you can't
period,
see.
So
Well,
Also-
the
all I'm
human
saying is
can't.
I'm not carrying any torches. It's not my shtick.
I can see in the dark though, so I don't give a fuck.
This
You
is
guys figure
So
out light.
considerate about your team members.
I'm gonna follow.
I have
Stello down.
torches.
Of course you do.
Every one of us have torches, probably.
I don't have torches.
You now have a starting pack? No.
I sold them.
Also, there's a ladder. I forgot to mention that. There
Oh.
is a ladder.
That would have been nice to know.
That is good.
I don't use the ladder.
Oh.
I do a fancy like drop.
Do we have weapons or armor? Because I'm not wearing mine.
I'm currently not wearing mine.
Maybe we should go get our stuff before we go into a likely ambush.
I have my weapon.
I have my weapon. No armor, though.
I don't own armor, so.
So,
Oh wait, I do own armor. Never mind. I'm just not wearing it.
That's good. In an emergency situation, I'm glad you're not wearing your armor.
well, it's not something you walk around town in. It's that would be kind of weird,
It's also
Wait,
not something that a person helping his grandmother is in.
right?
Wait, Evan, are you in like, what kind of armor are you in? You're not in like full scale armor, are you?
No, I'm just in clothes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Nobody's wearing armor right now.
No one wears armor under their clothes? Okay.
It's a little bulky.
I have a
It would be
very
obvious.
nice purple scarf.
Laura has no idea how armor works because
Armor is very hard to fit things into.
like I don't know. I don't know how you people work.
All right. Well, let's go run back, get our stuff, come back, get our butts kicked, and hopefully don't fall into poop water.
If you all want to re-gear, I guess I'll go as well, yeah. Climb back up the ladder.
Do you want to go down there without any armor or weapons?
I mean, the plan is to not have to have a fight.
Yeah, no, we should go back up just in case. Give me
Hold
a
on.
hand, Lore. I reach a hand up.
Wait, did you get back into the sewer?
No, I was down in the sewer and I'm getting out of the sewer.
Oh, you did actually ninja flip down into the sewer. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll reach down and help you back up.
Thank you. You I like. Just you.
Okay, so each of us is heading back to our respective places to
Right.
get.
Well, my gear would be at the Ebonclad or Ebonclad
The
bedroom.
copper snake.
Yeah.
I feel like we should do this we should go get our stuff and then we should get to the sewer at like nightfall. Just because if there's some sort of hideout down there or something,
Sure.
night just seems like a better time to go sneaking in.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so what time should we meet back here tonight to go into the gross sewers
Sunset.
at nighttime
Yeah.
with two humans?
Sunset works.
Sunset. All right.
I'm gonna assume, because Land's not here at the moment, that I'll get the cloak back and we'll do the grandma thing. Back to the copperhead or copper snake.
hmm And then Evan and I will link arms again and go out the opposite end of the alley, not where Grandma, Erston, and Lan are going.
What were those people doing in that alley?
Right.
I don't know, but they interrupted a good time.
And this is after I put everything back, by the way.
All right. I was about
the
to
mood like a grandma.
you guys are just gonna leave it uncovered because if you don't say it, it doesn't happen.
Right. Okay. Yeah, we'll just head back to the copper snake.
Yeah,
All
and
right
Laura's
then.
back to her place to pick up like spell components or just like look over her notes and such and pick up torches, I guess, since Lan says it's weird that I don't have any before going into the sewers. Not Lan. Stello.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it is a bit weird for the human not to have any type of light.
I didn't know we were going into the sewers today, Stello.
And
but-
then at nighttime, like, do you not like carry a candle around?
Stello. And Laura's just
mean-
gonna leave Evan where he needs to be to get around and is just gonna walk back off to her place and say, I'll meet you back here at sunset. It'll be fine.
All right. So, question. Well, actually, one moment. Back to your places.
Yeah. Oh, lamps.
All right. So, we're just gonna speed it along. Say you all do. How long do you think it'll take each of you to do this?
Well, we're just waiting until sunset,
Oh, yeah.
so we'll
Yeah.
time our
I
walk.
wasn't sure if you guys were gonna meet up after or.
We're meeting up here.
Yeah,
All right.
okay, the alley.
All right. So I'm checking something. All right. So actually, can we take a break here?
Yeah.
Just
Sure.
take it early. All right. And then we're gonna go to 10, and we're gonna stop at 10, or
Okay.
about there, whenever it feels natural to break off. Maybe a few minutes before, a few minutes after, but they're around 10.
Okay.
And what do you say, 5 or 10 minute break? About,
Well, usually our breaks are closer to 10, but
yeah.
we'll be back
It's
in a few minutes.
Yeah, so we'll say that.
Be
Okay.
back in a few.
All right.
Okay, you're all cutting up for me.
Are you okay?
You're cutting. You sounded like
This is a long sentence. Can you hear it?
yes for a
Was there any
moment.
cuts?
Yeah, at the end.
Anyone else getting that? Or
Nah, you're fine to me.
Yeah, I can hear you fine, Lynn.
damn it, Cat, the curse is almost broken.
It's because you mentioned it.
No,
Oh
it
well.
hasn't happened every other time.
Are we okay? Do I need to take
Yeah,
us back
we're
off?
fine.
Or... Okay.
We're fine. We're good. All right, tell me what's back on.
We're on. We're on.
Been on.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's not showing on my screen.
Don't look
All
at the
right.
stream. It's 20 seconds behind.
Okay. Well, fine. Anyway, we're back. So, they went off to get some weapons and armor because they realized they didn't have any.
Oh, I had my weapon.
Well, you guys didn't have armor. You weren't ready. You should always be ready, but you
Now,
weren't.
we're totally
That's
ready.
on you.
I mean,
We're never
Yeah.
gonna get caught. Our armor doesn't matter.
right.
Yeah, so these lovely folks were about to jump down a sewer when they realized that, headed
already
back
jumped
to
down.
their... Okay, you jumped down and got back up when you realized that. Anyway, they headed back to their respective places of residence and decided to meet up again at sundown as it was getting dark. As you guys meet up again, you notice someone is missing.
Super quick before we get into that. Was considered a long rest, right? It was several hours.
I think you can only have one long rest a day and per 8 hours,
Really?
wasn't it? Every 8 hours? What was it?
There is a rule, I'm not sure if it's a variant or not, where you can only get the benefits from a long rest every 24 hours or so. I'm not sure if that's true, though.
I think it was like every 12 hours.
Do we still have our temporary hit points for
Yes.
most of you?
Yes.
For me.
You
Yeah,
can
you guys
re-roll,
have it.
if it's a re-roll every long rest, you can choose the higher. But
Well, I'm gonna say you guys hadn't had a long rest. It wasn't long enough for that.
okay.
So I'm slowed down a spell.
Sorry, guys. But
Uh,
it hadn't been 8 hours between then and now, anyway.
where's Lore?
You were the one that was supposed to be with her.
Well,
Do you think she's actually here? Do you think she's actually here and just in another person's face? I look around. How many people are here?
3 of you here together, other people kind of wandering the streets. None seem to be heading towards you. None seem to be hanging around looking at you.
You know, I really don't trust people who have to disguise themselves. They could be anywhere.
You think she can disguise herself as like a trash pile and that's her right there?
I mean, I can do that, so probably.
Lore, is that you?
I pick up a rock and
Or-
throw it at the trash.
Wow.
Yeah.
What if that was her?
Right?
What if it was an enemy?
Well, then we're fighting trash. Congratulations to us. Great first mission, guys.
Yeah.
I guess we dive in without her.
I hate to do it, but I don't see we have a choice. We gotta get this before
Might as
they
well.
know.
Might as well.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. I don't like either of you. All right, who's going first?
Urban Trover, you did it last time. Want to do it again?
I went last time.
Okay.
I will go in the middle.
Okay, I pop out my crowbar and just set it into the bar and...
Oh, you mean to pop the grate off?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I can take that off.
Okay, I pull out my crowbar and put it back in. You know, it's getting a little bit annoying having to shove this down my pants every time.
You need like a thing on your belt, and you can just like hook it.
I have numerous of those.
Well, then why are you shoving it down your pants?
Because crowbars aren't exactly something that normal people carry.
I look down at the crossbow on one hip and the violin on the other. I think
Musician
it's fine.
and hunter.
I think metal stick would be fine. Cannot remember what it's called.
Crossbar.
Like
Crowbar.
Crowbar. You got it wrong too. I feel less bad.
After you said crossbow, yeah.
I think it'd be fine, but whatever. You can walk around with big things stuck down your pants. That's your choice.
And it's gonna happen naturally, might as well happen unnaturally.
Ew. Gnome, come open this, please.
Yep, I'm just gonna start yanking on the grate. Actually, I probably started while they were talking about sticking
Bitching.
things on Stello's pants.
This is gonna be such a fun group.
Right. So, I'm gonna cast guidance again on myself. Wow.
Is this just like not working, or?
Wow. Yeah, I got a 13.
Cat, can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm looking. The
Oh.
thing was scrolled up, so I was scrolling it down to look
Oh.
at your thing. That does not do it, but I'm gonna say for stuff like this, eventually you're gonna get it open.
Okay.
So it just takes longer. We'll say it takes. It depends on how long you guys would wait for him to try. But
After
probably.
a certain point, I just pop in the crowbar. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. Would you wait a full minute
I would
as
hope
he
not.
tries to struggle
No.
to get?
Yeah.
No,
After like
it's making
10
noise.
seconds. Yeah.
It's making noise.
Like, I must have stuck it in there real good. Can you give me a hand, Stello?
Sure, I help. You get advantage. Not just because the crowbar, but also because someone's helping you.
All right. Roll again.
Wow. Nope. You just got in my way. This is not gonna work.
Well, you roll again.
Oh, that
It's
was.
with advantage.
That was. Or do you want me to give a fresh roll with advantage?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just do the 5 and 11. Yeah, so it's still not.
Oh
You know,
wow.
I feel like, should I actually just like tell you how much you can lift without making a check, or how much does a great weigh?
I sit down on the ground because this is hilarious, and I'm just gonna watch them do it.
These are big, heavy grates.
Does it weigh more than 100 pounds?
No, but it's also kind of stuck in the concrete where it's hard to get a grip. So that makes it a bit harder.
Fuck it. I guess I'll try. Maybe it wasn't such a great idea putting the small person on this. No offense, buddy.
I'm pretty
Fucking
sure
roll
I
that
can deadlift you, so.
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure the most competent person on this team didn't show up for the mission, so
Weren't you guys staring at people for an hour?
I'm the one that found him.
Technically, we both did.
Alright, I'll back off.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I'm not helping either. This is why there are strength rules, by the way. So you can just lift things without making a check.
Well, I thought you were gonna try lifting it.
I did.
Oh, I missed your roll.
I'm just gonna say it takes a while, but you guys eventually get it.
Terrible. Such bad luck.
On the bright side, we're not spending it in combat.
Yeah. I'm just going off the checks listed.
Right.
So eventually we just take 10 and then still fail anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was real good, guys. Good job.
Well,
Did
thanks
you,
for all the
like-
help?
Did you, like, jam it when you put it back in yesterday?
I
Or
must have
earlier this
just-
morning?
Put a little too much garbage on top, and then I don't know.
Oh. Look at my hands. Oh no.
You know, it's only gonna get worse, right? You know what we're dropping
pushed
down into.
Stello down the hole.
Any check or?
I'm tired of waiting.
All right. I guess Evan just shoves him down the hole. You guys hear a thud as he falls.
No check.
Do you want to make a dex save to see, like, how this
I
happens?
think I do fine.
Oh, wow.
I'm more
He
dexterous
manages
than
to
a lot of people.
He manages to catch the lip of the lid as he goes down and kind of straightens himself. Very impressively, just kind of landing on his feet and looking up. I'm
just
kind of
glare.
imagining him just flipping him off as he looks up. I'm not sure if he'd do that or not, but I'm imagining it.
I don't see any of that. No glare, no bird. I jump down after him.
And I'll try and cover our tracks with the garbage in the grate, and then I'll follow him down as well.
You go down and it stinks. It's worse than probably anything most of you guys have smelled at this point. It's dark. You're pretty sure there's some kind of sign on the walls.
Okay. I will pull up my collar and then cast prestidigitation on it to make it smell much nicer.
I see him do that. I'm gonna use my druidcraft, and I'm gonna make a skunk smell right under his nose.
Can't see the nose.
It just has to be. It's a 5-foot cube, so I'm pretty sure.
Holy shit!
In that area.
I don't remember druidcraft being good.
Right? You're not getting away with that.
I was going to do it with you too, but if you don't want that either.
DM, do I smell anything metallic or blood-like, or is it just sewer stank?
This sewer overwhelms the smell of pretty much everything for you. And it's even worse for you.
Oh, yeah.
Because your other senses have heightened since to make up for lack of
It
sight.
stinks down here.
Thank you for loudly announcing that.
Right.
Well, I mean, if they didn't hear us trying to open the grate, they didn't hear me say that. So
That's fair.
lead the way, short one.
All right. Let's. I don't know where I'm going.
What's it look like down here?
You can kind of see up ahead some twists and turns, heading off in different directions. There's one going straight. It's kind of like a 4-way type thing up ahead. It's really dark, so you can't really make out how far they go down. The straight one. It's like your typical fantasy sewer. The water is not something you want to fall in. Kind of brownish green color. Like I said, slime on the walls. Floor feels a little bit slick as you walk down. And also, I'm going to change the music here.
Where are you
I want to listen for voices or footsteps or anything that might indicate people.
All right. Can you make me a perception for that?
12.
You don't hear any sounds of people, but oh yeah, you also get advantage because you're heightened senses.
Well. Let me just roll that again and get a 5. So 12.
Whoa.
All right. So yeah, you don't hear people. You hear some slight squeaking in the background. Probably rats. Uh, you can hear the dripping of the moisture from the ceiling into the water. Besides that, it's silent.
Okay, well, we really need to work out some code names, by the way. Short one, you might want to consult your friends.
You can just call me Grandma.
Okay, Grandma.
Yep. So I'll start looking for some rats that might be nearby.
Alright. You easily find one. They're everywhere down here.
Yeah, I'll just I'll grab some crumbs out of my pouch and hold them out and ask if they can tell like where people go. Or a person that looks like me where they went.
It kind of looks at you, tilts its head, and you kind of see its paw point kind of in this direction.
Okay.
And how simple is this?
It's really basic. Let me where is my handbook? I haven't had a chance to put in Roll20 yet, I keep forgetting.
I'm actually going to put you on this map, but none of you are going to move yet.
Okay. Oh, wait, gnomes are alphabetical in here.
And I'm going to find a place to put you down. This is just so you guys see
I'm pretty sure
where
this
you
says
are, kind of get a visual.
Okay.
communicate simple ideas.
Yeah, it's yeah, simple
it's kind
ideas.
of DM.
Yeah, you guys don't move anywhere.
Okay. Oh, I don't even know where we are. It's all black.
We're in the top corner.
Okay.
I'm in the middle.
Yeah, it's just black for me.
Oh yeah, I haven't given you sight yet, have I?
No.
Because new character. If it will work on you,
I haven't seen
it
anything.
was on. What?
I haven't seen anything either.
You don't see anything either?
Nope.
Okay, give me one moment.
Why is the blind person the only one that can see?
That's the
Right.
fun irony, because my character would not be able to see.
Even without the blindness, you wouldn't be able to see.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna half your sight, but I would say you could still see blurry shapes because you said you got a torch, didn't you?
I haven't used it because, the only person who would benefit from it isn't here.
Yeah.
So, I don't really want to take it out.
That's
And-
true.
Normally, I can see 60 feet.
All
You
right,
guys have dark vision, and I have no vision. It's fine.
all right. So, give me a moment.
Knock off blind vision. Which is ironic because you are actually blind.
All right. And now I'm going for
There we go.
Land's character.
Now I can see.
And now everyone else can see too.
Okay.
I made this map myself with tiles from... I forgot which one
I
it
still can't
is.
see.
It will be in the credits when I put the video up on YouTube. So
I still can't see.
yeah, I'm getting it, Land.
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
putting
You
on
said
your
now.
ticket. Talking about the general audience.
Oh, man, you don't matter. Just with the audience.
Oh.
This is why I prefer the Minds game.
The mind.
Hey. We play another game sometimes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is this what it feels like, Evan? Just black?
You're
Forever?
going to see. Calm down.
Does it run on? Does it end? Please tell me it ends! Oh, it ends.
You're making. You're making your damn joke. Damn.
That is my goal as a player, yes.
Then there will be no game.
Yeah, let's keep our game alive.
I'm going to real quick set your tokens to what they are right now, so I don't have to do this again.
Yeah, go ahead.
So it keeps.
My dark
This-
vision.
Yeah.
Good news, Erston. You can keep your eyes.
Excellent.
It's a great deal, isn't it?
I'm happy. I like my eyes.
Yeah.
Alright. Now, Erston, and then
Is
I'm
the
gonna have
stream
to
still going?
cut. What?
Uh,
It should be.
okay.
Am I what?
Nothing.
Okay. So, I'm almost done. If you guys want to talk about yourself and hopefully not make me die.
So, Evan, by the way, when he
no.
meant small person army, this is what he meant. And I just kind of tapped my foot around the rats.
Hey, be nice. Those are my friends.
If I was going to step on them, you'd hear screeching.
Oh, you'll hear a lot more than screeching if you did.
Yeah, we don't want that, needless to say.
Jeez.
You guys are weird.
Says the womanizer.
I am the opposite of a womanizer. I am a very, very good flirt, but not a womanizer. I mean,
Alright.
flirting is half my job, so
Is that why you haven't gotten paid yet?
I have not tried to flirt with you. Should we see how good my skills are?
I vote yes.
I just kind of walk over. How close is Heaven towards the edge of the water? You know, you're right. We haven't really gone hands-on, have we?
They're not my type.
Then maybe don't try.
I wasn't planning on it. So
I
just
might
real
have
quick-
to. I might have to refresh this because it's lagging really bad.
Okay.
short one.
Is it okay if we just, like, pause the stream for a bit then?
Oh, it's fixing itself. I'm just doing it for this. The Roll20, not Discord.
Okay. Okay.
Is there something you need to do, real quick?
No, I'm just kind of bored.
Okay. Alright. Well, it's slowing back up. I'm sorry. I got everyone's token now, except for Evan still having full vision. But you know what? We can just say it's blurry, and he can pretend. Yeah. Or you can look and pretend you don't. Either way. Besides, again, this is just for atmosphere. You're not at this spot in the sewers right now. But okay, so where were we? The rat was pointing you down straight,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yes. Yep. So, yeah, naturally, I mean, I'll pick up the rats and carry them with me, and we'll start going down
And-
that way.
What was that about how simple of a command? Because I'm looking in
It
the...
does not specifically say. It says communicate simple ideas, so
Yeah.
that's in your house.
It's really vague, unfortunately.
Alright. So, it will kind of point you straight. It's kind of doesn't feel like it's fully sure completely, but it's
Well, I'm just
pretty
wanting to
sure he went down that way.
go where the other one that looks like me went.
You get the feeling he doesn't know exactly where he went.
Okay.
Just the general direction. The rat didn't really follow him.
Right. And I'll keep asking along the way as I pass other rats and whatnot.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, Rodney says we go this way, so off we go.
Okay.
We taught you how to speak to rats.
Who taught you how to speak to people? Because they did a very poor job.
They really did.
I don't know.
Comment.
That's what my family does. We can all speak to little creatures. Squirrels, badgers, whatever's around.
Can you speak to plants?
I've never been able to speak. Well, I can speak to plants, but they don't talk back to me.
Aw. Okay, so which way are we going?
I'll just start marching off in the direction the rat pointed me towards.
Alright. After a while, it's kind of not quite sure where it went. There's some other turns. It watched him go by. It's not exactly sure where. Like I said, it didn't follow.
Yep, at this point I'm just carrying him along for companionship. I'll ask other rats as we get to them.
Alright, so you continue speaking to the rats. How long does speak to animals last?
It's
not
not
a
a
racial
spell.
ability.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The spell is much
I'm
more
still
specific.
learning everyone's stuff.
Right.
Alright. So you continue along the way. You take a lot of different turns. After a while, though, none of them seem to know where he went.
Okay.
As we're walking, I'm gonna take my chalk and I'm just gonna do a very small mark on the wall, and I'm gonna make sure that Stello sees it, because I obviously will not be able to see it. But I just, when we do turns and stuff, just make sure we don't get lost.
Interesting idea. However, I think we can probably just write it down in our own books or something. You have paper, right?
I don't have any paper.
I have paper, but we're in a sewer right now. Are we gonna stop and have book club?
Are we going to stop and have sewer club?
I mean, we're already having sewer club.
Yeah.
Sewer club sucks. I think we should quit.
What's your idea?
Well, I'd say write down a map, but you're equally blind in that area too. So I think we can just rely on somewhat memory until we start going into some really big turns.
I'm gonna keep marking just little things every time we turn. Just
Right.
You can watch it or not. I'm gonna do it.
I will keep an eye on those, because that does make sense to me. But we lost our quarry. None of my friends have an idea of where they went from here.
Okay. I look down at the floor. Is the floor is it muddy, or is it just pure stone that has water on it, or liquid on it?
It's stone. It's kind of slippery from the moisture in the air and everything, condensation, but it's not.
There's no
anything.
tracks being laid on it, anything?
No.
Strange.
Hard surface.
There's the very least dirt on the surface, so none got tracked in.
When we kind of lose our guide rat, are we
I
at
mean-
a fork or?
Yeah, there's one, you can keep going ahead, and then there's one that turns to the right.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe.
And are there rats down either path,
Turn
or is it just one is relatively empty?
right.
What'd you say? I couldn't hear you. Sorry.
Which one of us?
You.
Oh, are there rats on either direction? Like straight or right, or?
You don't know. You can't see any. You've just come across one so far, and you've asked one if you came across.
Okay.
Okay,
I say we go right.
I guess we go right.
Okay, I have a quick question before that. I looked down at my own feet, lifting it up. Is there dirt on my feet?
No, you guys didn't come from a unpaved road. It was cobblestones.
Hmm.
And there's not many horses or anything that come around. They're very rare. Only a few people ride those, so there wouldn't be like much to track.
Okay. Let's go right.
So, just so you know, occasionally you do find ladders that go up.
Is there one in this area then?
You passed one a little while back, but it's just occasional things. There was some rats nearby there, a few of them, and you asked them, they didn't see anyone go up them.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know, so in case you want to go out, you don't think you're completely stuck in here.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, well, let's go down the right path.
So there's a few problems here. This sewer is clearly connected to a bunch of other places, so for all we know, they don't have a hideout down here or anything. They might just have knowledge of the sewer system.
Right. Which is probably what happened, but we still have to figure out where they would have exited.
Yeah.
Unless you guys have a better way to do that.
I have no ideas. We're in a sewer in the slums, and we have pretty much zero clues. So, I say
Well, you're not in the slums that you know of yet. You went in a little bit outside the slums.
we're in the sewer.
Yeah.
I mean, we can just keep guessing directions and just keep wandering down here, or we can try to find more information.
Honestly, the only difference between being here and being on the streets is that there's going to be less of a crowd if someone does come down here. That it's catch-all. If we don't have any leads down here,
I say we keep going.
Yeah, let's see what we can find down here.
okay. We keep going in directions.
Okay, what's everyone's passive perception again?
14.
I think I have the same. Yeah, 14.
Let me check. Hold on. 12.
Okay. So, what do I do with that? Oh well. I guess I can do this. Feel like it takes longer.
Oh, yeah. Whatever makes you happiest.
Okay. Alright, right now you guys don't see anything. Although now you're on the map. Area-ish. So, let's see. Oh, I'm trying to think if this would be high enough. I'm not sure. Okay. So, not Evan, no. You don't have high enough. Stello and Erston, you hear the sound of a sewer grate somewhere in the distance.
Okay, so someone's coming down or coming up.
Yeah. Can we narrow down the direction?
No. You just hear it because it's loud.
Sure.
And it's somewhere in front of you.
Okay. Well, let's double time it, and I'll pull my quarterstaff off my back and get ready for trouble.
I notch a bolt in my crossbow.
I will do the same. It's not much stealthier that we have. We seen any trash down here on the pathways, or has it just been clear stone, nothing?
You've seen like garbage, rotten apples, and kind of stuff people just toss on the ground, and it gets swept into the sewers from rain
Okay.
and stuff.
Okay.
You're not sure if
Keep
it's
Nothing to hide behind or in.
no.
Well, there is something you could hide in.
Yeah, that's not happening. Pretty sure we just suffocate too.
I don't know how
Okay.
deep it is.
So
I'm not getting in that.
alright. So you guys keep going. You can hear very, very, very faint footsteps now. So there
Approaching
was-
us, or
Sneaky time.
What?
is it approaching
Sneaky
us?
time.
No. Not. You can't really tell much. If somebody wants to roll a perception, they can.
I'm good at hearing. I'm going to listen to the feet and see where they are.
I mean, she would be our best listening
He.
person. Or he, sorry.
13.
23.
Bad rolls tonight. Bad rolls tonight. Sorry, I have a cat.
Alright. Stello can definitely hear it. It sounds like it's not really coming closer. It's headed north-ish from as
You-
much as you can tell.
That's not very helpful when we don't know
Which-
where north is.
Okay, that's true. It's headed up that way, and you can see that there is a. Let's see. No, you can't see it. Okay. Not that way.
Okay. I just
Alright.
kind of tap both of them and point in the direction it's coming
See-
from. This way.
Okay.
I
Oh.
think it's time for us to act like we're members of a super sneaky organization and sneak.
I'm fine with trying to quiet my footsteps in watery ground, if you are.
Yeah, I mean, of course I'll try sneaking.
So we sneak in
what?
that direction. We're sneaking in the direction of the footsteps.
Yeah.
For the most part, we're just quieting our footsteps. There's nothing that's hiding us, but
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna need you all to roll stealth.
23 again.
Wow.
Particularly because the soft sold.
Wow, look at us.
You're doing great. Great. So as you go down, look around the edge, and you see the man who's definitely taller than a gnome. You can't make out much. She's kind of on the edge of Erston and Stello's vision, and far outside of Evan's vision. But it's not a gnome. It's definitely someone.
I
What?
guess I'll just keep watching if they haven't looked our way. Are they walking towards a specific direction? Are they looking around?
And they're walking directly away from you, which would be that way. You have been going that way.
I tap them again and point them in that direction.
We followed.
Alright.
I mean, I signal I could see it clearly.
Just in case.
Alright. Slight complication though. The way it's going, and you guys can go ahead and move. I'm gonna go ahead and move you guys a bit here.
Oh, it's only 30 feet. Damn.
There is nothing to cross the water.
How wide is that?
That's about 5 feet across.
If I can get a 10-foot distance, I can long jump that without a check.
Yeah, that's super easy.
But can you do it stealthily? Is the question.
Honestly? Can we walk through over here or no?
Because where's the person?
What?
Where is the person?
They're going up that way.
That's
where
where
they
are.
were.
That's where they are now, or
Okay, can we go up this way?
yeah? 'Cause
They were like right here.
okay.
Is this a path or is it like a wall?
That's the path, and then there's
Okay, then
one moment. This is a path. Then that's water.
just so you know, I can't see anything up there because I'm around the corner.
Okay. Then move
So-
a little bit closer.
Well, because I mean, am I safe to move?
Yeah, they're not looking. It looks like they are
Is-
headed. They're about to turn
Okay.
that way.
Okay. You know what? Because I would just step up here quickly. As soon as I see that he's over there, I'm gonna try and jump over. If it's only 5 feet, that's nothing.
All right.
I will also jump over.
Same.
All right. One moment, please. Where's it? I'm using this anyway because I like it better. Yeah, the figure here's not a thing. However, as you get closer, you can tell more about this figure. It is a rather medium-sized human male with black shoulder-length kind of ragged hair and a black bandana tied around. It looks pretty much how Talora was described to you.
Except
Okay.
not male.
Yeah.
No, I said female. Did it cut off the first part of
Yes.
the word?
It sounded like it was a male we've been following.
No, it was a female.
Okay.
Now, I didn't describe the gender earlier. You can't really tell that by the sound. Unless,
Sure.
well,
Yeah.
no, you can't.
Okay. I'm just gonna whisper
So
to
do
these
you-
two. Unless you guys have any better ideas, I say we just try and snag her.
Alright, like
How are we going to do
follow and
that?
Try to get close, or
Hit her over the head with my stick.
Are you going to be able to get that close without alerting her?
Probably not.
Okay, so I don't think I need to tell you this, but I just kind of wave my crossbow in the air. This is deadly. No info from dead person.
So don't aim for any important parts. Go for a leg.
I can also aim for a leg. No legs. No
DM, can we
running
actually do
away.
I would allow it.
Okay.
I would say
Okay.
it's harder to aim. So, maybe take
And we are
disadvantage.
already dark. We are already in the dark.
No, that's true.
So we're both rolling a crossbow attack at her legs.
Okay.
No,
Nice.
that was an 8.
Hold on. I need to actually get mine. Roll20 is lagging greatly for me.
As they're
So
firing,
it's not just me. Yay.
I think it's the map size.
It's not that
Disadvantage.
big.
Here we go.
Bigger maps than this.
I roll a 10. Yay.
Oh
I feel like your
boy.
bolts might not hit them.
No.
I don't know where she
So
Where we are.
you two aim, shoot, and it ricochets off the wall right beside her. She turns around, sees you, and towards
How far is she?
Yeah, where is she?
Distance.
She's right over there.
direction.
Top left.
Like feet. How far is she?
Is this?
She,
Because I don't see a token or anything, so I don't know.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
right over here.
Is that
no,
hers?
that's not her.
I can't even see my own marker because of how bad it's lagging.
I see these two
That's-
things here.
No, that's not her.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll
I'm
put
seeing
one
something
on
else
the
then.
map. Yeah, you are.
What am I seeing?
Which is not a good thing, by the way. This is her, or as good a token as I can get.
Sure.
Has rounded the corner. She was about 30 feet ahead of you at
I
first.
cast Charm Person before she runs.
Alright, you can try and do that.
Reach out a hand and say,
Um,
wait.
That we're going to have to roll initiative to see this.
But if
Well,
I charm her before we go into combat,
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
but
do
you guys,
that.
I mean, you guys shot. While you're shooting, I was actually going to go run after her. So I never got to do anything during that surprise phase there.
Fair point.
So that I would be, because I would have moved earlier, but I don't know where she was, because I could get here.
Okay.
Oh, 25 would put me here.
Alright, got the little gnome going up against the human right now. And she can run faster. I was just putting it so you guys can see.
He's just gonna beat her with a stick.
I am, yeah. I don't have anything else,
Can knock someone out with a stick.
Okay,
right?
her do charm person first? I mean him?
M.
Ugh, I'm sorry. Or are you going up before that?
They shot at her, so that already initiated
yeah.
fighting. So
Oh yeah.
I would
Yeah,
have just
sorry.
run up and swung my staff. So do I have time for an attack, or?
if he's attacking with the
Yeah,
stick,
if you-
charm her.
If you started before she started running,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Yeah, you guys already shot at her, and I think that would consider in combat with her.
Yeah. You miss, she
Yeah.
ducks, it hits the side of the wall, and then she runs full speed down.
Well, would that be initiative? Because
And
can she act in that surprise round?
yeah. Oh, sorry. I meant to do that. Sorry, I'm kind of tired right now.
It's good.
It's been a very long few days.
Just so you know,
I'm
Erston,
always tired.
you're
but-
rolling with disadvantage too because there's no light.
On attack rolls?
He got an 8 anyway.
Dark vision
so-
doesn't make you immune to darkness. It just means that dim view is light view for you, but darkness is dim view, and you roll with disadvantage on dim view too.
That's kind of ridiculous.
Alright.
I don't need color to know what
Alright,
I'm attacking.
everyone.
That's not how that works either. You don't get color and dark vision no matter what.
I know, that's what I'm agreeing
Yeah.
with that part. I don't think it's right that...
You get disadvantage. Like, everyone gets a disadvantage in complete dark, even if they have
It's
dark vision.
why, like, drow get that one spell that's concentration but a light thing. It only casts dim light, which only helps them.
Yeah.
That just seems ridiculous.
Yeah, that's why it's called dark vision and not, well, that's why people say it doesn't need to be called dark vision. It should be called
Right.
dim light vision.
Well, it's not dim light vision. Dim light vision was a different thing.
We got
Yeah, well,
10,
I
12,
rolled a
13.
13 in initiative.
Alright.
I rolled a 10.
So that didn't get on there. I'm gonna have to put you guys on manually.
Yeah, you guys have to click your
Mhm.
token
Try.
first.
I'm trying, but I can't. I'm not sure if it's because I'm lagging or if it's because I can't click my token. I was able to move it before, so I think I should, but I'm like spam clicking it right now and it's not.
Alright. Alright then. Oh wait, that did not go through.
Ah, I see why.
Everyone moves before her. So yeah, not before her back. So also though, there's one slight other problem. You guys were stealthing before.
Mhm.
She was pretty quiet herself. And now, oh, that's why I couldn't click on them. They were
So we
supposed to be in
couldn't-
DM later.
So we couldn't have seen that person beforehand
Oh.
despite it being in our sight, or were they stealthing too?
These aren't people.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't
Give
know
me
what
one
they are.
moment while I pull this up.
they look like giant rats.
Bingo. More specifically,
Are they hiding in the water? Oh god.
no, they're on the pavement across from you guys. They are giant diseased rats.
Of course they are.
That's a classic. Also, what happened to them? I just realized the background wasn't playing. Or is it?
Oh.
Can I just not hear it?
I don't know. I've never been able to hear the music, so I
The
wouldn't
sound?
know.
Yeah, it's playing.
Weird. I guess my sound's messing up again. Yay!
Oh.
Oh,
As
wow.
long as you can hear us, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Okay, so also, Lan, you were the one that complained about not having background music.
For the
and then you
stream,
don't listen to
yes.
background.
You're welcome.
Alright, fine. Fair enough. Anyway, as this all happens, you see two giant rats as you guys round the corner.
Would have been nice
Or
to
at
know that in the
least,
first place.
Erston does. You guys weren't over there. You were taking aim. She probably would have been more like right here,
Yeah.
to be honest. And you guys were taking aim from over here, so you wouldn't have seen them.
Oh, then my vision is just weird because I can totally see in that direction over
That's because
Right.
I'm there.
You shouldn't be.
there.
Yeah. What? I'm confused.
It might be a shared vision thing because I can still see parts. I think that shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be. I should have made it where you all
Right.
only see your own.
Yeah, we'll worry about
Erston,
that.
do you see a light? Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, we're slowing down way
That's
too
all right.
much.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, anyway, as you run over and these crossbow bolts slid off, you hit the side. You notice two giant animalistic figures whip their heads up and look towards the group. And now we're in initiative.
Yes.
Alright, first up is Evan.
I am going to
And now
Reach
there
out.
is a bridge.
one hand towards the gross things. I guess I don't really. It's not.
You're not over there yet. You're kind of at an angle.
Did I hear
Move
them?
first. Yeah, but you'd
Did I
have to
hear them?
move.
To
There
hear
was
them?
a lot of squeaking going on when that happened. So you heard something. And it's not like tiny rat squeaks. So
Okay,
there's
um,
something over there.
I'm just gonna, in a loud voice, say, "You sound like something ugly, and I don't want to look at you. Good thing I don't have to." And cast Vicious Mockery at whichever one is. I can hear better, closer. Is that 60 feet? So I don't need to get any closer to it.
Alright. And what's the save they have to make again?
Vicious Mockery is Wisdom save.
If it's on your character sheet, you can click it.
Okay, well I will click it then. Here it is.
Oh.
That is weird. Okay.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Well, anyway, I think it
Dang.
fails.
It's Wisdom save. Okay, and it takes 1d4 of damage, and I'm just gonna type it because I don't know why it did that. And I'll fix it for next time.
Might be some kind of like API glitch. I don't know. That's weird.
2. It takes 2 points of psychic damage.
Okay, then. You hear a screeching sound as this happens, and you can't really make out anything else, but is there anything else you want to do?
Then I'm going to walk up to Erston. I'm going to put a hand on his head. Say, I know rats are your friends, but go kick its butt, and give him a roll of Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, thank you.
Are you actually moving, or?
Yeah, no, I'm moving the token now.
Okay, I'm just lagging really badly.
No, she didn't move it yet.
He-
He didn't move it yet.
Yeah, I didn't see it either until now. Alright. Okay. And that's it?
Yep, that's my turn. That's about all I can do.
Alright. So now it's Erston's.
Alright, I am...
Halora's right there, looking about ready to bolt. There are 2 angry rats that just noticed you.
I'm gonna focus on her. I can't find anything about this disadvantage for not being able to see her, though, because I can see her.
You can see her, but it's dim light.
in the dark vision description.
Okay.
Dark, it's disadvantage. When you're in dim light, it's normal.
Okay. Well, obviously I
That's
still
okay.
can't hit, so... That's
Yeah.
all I'm gonna do.
Right. And now come the rats. And they're not afraid of the water. Are going to wait. Let me real quick. Yeah, they can both make it. They are going to attack the closest targets, which include Talora. Going to attack Erston. Where did it go? I had that up there. That's the one thing, or one of the few things I hate about doing it online. Small screen, much on it.
Are you
Alright, there we
zoomed all the
go.
way in?
No. But has advantage on attack rolls. Or
It's
it
dark
would
vision,
probably
though.
just be actually.
It would on
Because
her, I
dark
could
vision.
see, but not on me.
Well, it's pack tactics. It cancels out disadvantage
Is
because
it attacking the girl or Erston?
it was attacking the girl first, and then
Okay.
it was doing Erston. I think that's
It
what I
would have
said.
disadvantage on Erston because the creature is... Well, is it within 5 feet? I can't tell with it's not on a grid.
One moment.
Yeah, I don't know about
I
that.
have 2 pages open on here for characters, and it's taking up the majority of the screen. They should both be.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Roll20 is lagging a lot. I have done bigger maps.
I don't know what the problem is. Mine's fine.
Yeah, mine's not lagging.
Well, the reason I did it that they weren't on the grid was so they didn't get blocked, but they're both within 5 feet.
Okay.
Right next to her, and it's on her side that it could get to you. And why is the click and drag on? That's annoying. Right. Oh, dang. So, I'm guessing a 21 hits?
Yeah, definitely. So I have to
Okay,
make a
that'll
con
be-
saving throw.
Yes.
Nice.
Alright. So, it jumps up, bite your arms, and arm. Not arms. Arm. And you take 3 piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And that's Stello's turn.
Fuck. Okay, yeah, I'm not spending any time over here. I'm just running this way. The rat that's the most north, I'm
Yes.
going to whisper up, I wouldn't touch that thing. You don't know where it's been in this sewer. And with a almost distortion within the darkness of this room, I cast Dissonant Whispers.
Okay, I'm looking here.
So please make a wisdom save for that rat.
Alright then. I need to turn off click and drag because I didn't even know. Oh wow, nat 1.
Yeah, it's taken 3d6
Nice.
psychic damage.
Alright, can you roll that for me? As I turn off this annoying click to drag,
10
which
damage.
Not bad.
It's the only thing I've got.
as you do this, you hear a giant shriek and it tumbles back over into the water, dead.
Wow.
That was... I lower my crossbow.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Yeah. These things aren't that strong. Unless they bite you. And now it's Halora's turn. She is kind of gonna look between groups, the one rat and you guys, and she's gonna look forward. I disabled that. Or that had been on her hip, and she misses. But she is going to try and push her way through a attack of opportunity,
Okay.
which has disadvantage now since its friend left.
I get to roll mine as well, right?
And
Yeah,
Evan.
And mine.
yeah.
This...
I don't have a melee weapon out, so I'm gonna just try to hit her over the head with the crossbow.
1d4 plus strength.
What do you think?
That also, I still need to make one more roll because for some reason this isn't
Rolling with disadvantage.
with.
Dear God.
That misses.
Wow.
Or let's see, and let me look at the other.
Is improvised weapons strength?
It's strength.
Yeah.
And not
Yeah.
proficient.
Okay, so that's gonna be a -1. Okay, yeah, I don't think I hit her.
Yeah.
Nope.
Even without the disadvantage.
Is the 11 hits at least?
No.
Okay.
11 does not hit. Okay, one. Okay, so did everyone roll? I feel like somebody didn't.
Well, yeah, land can't.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
get
yeah.
opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm nowhere nearby.
That's my bad. Alright, so she dodges all of it and she begins running full speed. Leaps across and she stops. Wait, I'm counting the squares. Yeah, I think she'd be able to make. Nah, she ends up stopped right there. Okay. And that's her turn. Evan is next.
Alright, I am gonna shoot the rat in front of me. Because I have
Alright.
a crossbow bolt loaded and it's in my way. I'm gonna shoot it. 14? Or no, I'm not rolling with disadvantage. I probably am rolling with disadvantage, aren't I? You tell me. It's close. I can hear it. I know where it is.
Matter because you hit.
Okay.
No.
9. I shoot it right between its eyes.
All right.
Well, I hope it's its eyes.
Yeah. It does. It does. Yeah. I didn't think these would be as weak as they were, but they were.
Sure.
You guys are also rolling a lot better than
Go catcher!
a different
Right.
time that Lan might remember. Alright. So, he attacked. You gotta do anything else? Run?
I'm gonna run after her.
Alright.
So, I'm gonna run 30 feet, which is probably 10, and then... Yeah, so I'm run to...
So you're right behind her.
Yeah. Catch her. I think I'm like right there. I
Yeah.
measured that right.
Okay. And Erston.
Alright. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Long Strider on myself. So I can now run 35 feet.
I thought that was 40 feet. Increases by 10? Oh,
Yep.
yeah, you're small.
Small
That's right.
creature.
Tiny.
So I'm also... Actually, I can get here. So I'm going to try and block her path.
Wait, you're gonna have to move through people.
Yeah.
Attack
What
of
do I need?
opportunity.
I mean, I'll take the attack of opportunity from her.
Alright.
Especially...
I believe that misses.
Yes. And that's the end of my turn, because I cast the spell.
Yeah. Stello. You're up.
Sorry if this takes a bit. I'm just trying to measure my movement. This takes 10. I'm assuming this takes more 10, and that's as far as I can get without dashing.
Alright.
And you know what? I'm going to dash and then jump over. Damn it.
Why not just take a
Jump
shot?
over
at
to
it?
here.
The other side?
Because I'm not going to take a shot with them getting cover and with me having disadvantage. Might as well
Okay.
get a better shot. And then I might as well just run this way as far as I can. There you go. That's my turn.
Okay. It's Laura's turn. And you hear her yell, Kelvin, open the gate! And she'll jump and she'll try to start climbing. And she gets just out there, and that's it.
It's
We get
2
attacks on her.
attacks. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I forgot you're 5 feet.
Also, if she doesn't
Okay.
have a 10-foot, distance, she can't
So-
long jump.
Jesus Christ.
This is a nat 20.
Yeah, that hits.
That isn't nice.
So, 1 hits.
I'm
You
gonna
roll
whack her
one-
over the head with my crossbow.
Roll another
you roll?
1d4.
Roll twice. Is that how you do it?
Yeah.
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 Nice.
Wait. Did you roll with disadvantage?
She's right next to me. Why would
Oh,
I have
yeah.
advantage on hitting her?
Okay, I couldn't remember if the dark vision thing also dealt with reaction.
Whatever the hell. Dark vision just affects... I don't know how
I
it would
don't know
affect
what-
with Evan.
I mean, reading all this,
I
I
don't
don't know
know.
where you guys are getting a disadvantage from. Because it's only
Here, let me
disadvantage
look
on
this up for you.
perception
One
checks.
moment.
I might be wrong, but let me check.
I've checked like 20 different things now just because it's been bothering me. It doesn't make sense.
I mean, they do it on Critical Role when Matt remembers.
But that's, I mean, on perception checks, yes. in dim light. That's when they're getting disadvantaged, not on the attack rolls. Because if I see something in black and white, it's going to be just as distinct.
I'm looking.
You're going to see something in black and white no matter how close or far you are, though, as long as it's within your 60 feet.
Right.
The problem is the fact that it's dim light. If you're having a hard time seeing...
But I'm not, because it's still clear to me in that dim light. I just can't see the colors because of the light.
Darkness creates heavily obscured areas, which impose disadvantage on attack rolls.
Right, but it's treated as dim light for
Or
us
from
with
right
dark
here.
vision. So you have to look at dim light, not...
Talking about
Lightly obscured areas. Creatures have disadvantage on wisdom, checks for persuasion, and heavily obscured suffers from the blinded condition.
If you don't have dark vision.
Yeah,
Dark vision moves
so dimly light
darkness.
is only on perception checks.
Yeah.
So at least as far as I can see.
Then I've been playing wrong this entire time. Everyone I've played
Same.
with has been always made it where you have disadvantage with
Yeah,
attack.
I don't know. I don't understand where people got that from. It never says that
I don't
anywhere.
know.
Does kind of make that cantrip Drowgit kind of useless.
I don't know how their cantrip works.
Oh well.
I don't know. I'm looking it up on the Roll20 real quick.
Well, I mean, the dim vision is just straight from the PHB.
Yeah. I'm looking at the vision and light section of the SRD online, which is just lightly obscured, dim light, and creatures with disadvantage on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight, but nothing else. The heavily obscured thing, they suffer from blindness. But, yeah, that's darkness.
Huh.
Are you talking about...
Well, I guess everyone I've known has played that wrong, including Matt.
Well, no, Matt doesn't do attack rolls unless it's a human.
No. Well,
He's been doing it for perception rolls for them.
okay. Well, I guess I was just confused because everybody else has done it that way. My
Right.
bad. All right.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah.
So I would have actually...
Well, it would take some time to rewind everything. So do we just want to go with what
Yeah,
we have
I'm
now?
let's go.
happy to
with it.
take the
Let's
last
keep going.
attack roll.
Yeah, let's
where
just
I
go.
would've hit with a 16.
Okay.
I don't know if that hits.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
That's for bludgeoning damage as you crack the quarterstaff across her shoulder, up a bit. She stumbles, and then you have Evan. That hits for 6 damage, and this is non-lethal, right?
Yeah, I'm just hitting her with the
You guys are
crossbow.
trying to? Okay, so it hits her in the leg. She's still up. She's kind of stumbling. It was only you two right there. Well, she's going to try and cross the water, and she's gonna have to make a save.
Can she still move if she just got hit with an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
It's a monk
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
No, it's not even a monk thing. It's the sentinel thing that stops them,
Yeah.
Oh,
which
I
is a
thought
feat.
Sentinel is monk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But as she gets in the water, she starts pretty much just bending down and throwing up, and she kind of just stays there. She tried to get away. It didn't work. But that's all she can do. She just stops there. She almost gets to the other side. Doesn't quite make it smell and disgusting whatever she's stepping in.
Okay. I'm gonna run around because it looks like that's a bridge over here. Is that right? Because it's the edge
Where?
of the map, so I can't tell.
Are we still in
That's-
combat?
Yeah.
Because I have
Technically,
not
yeah.
had my turn, because that was an attack of opportunity
Oh.
that I did.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
no,
know
she
why
just-
it moved.
She just ran.
Did I just forget to put the arrows down? Because it was her turn when she first started moving and there was attacks.
Yeah, you
Oh,
just
yeah, it
kind
would
of
be
skipped
you.
Evan's
Never mind.
turn.
I'm just looking
I
at the
thought she
tracker.
went.
Nope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
No,
Then
Evan
that
has gone.
was...
Yeah, so Evan,
Yeah,
go ahead
'cause
and
it was
take
her
your
t-
turn.
Did I? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I'm-
haven't done anyone else's. Those were just opportunity attacks. Got all the way over there. But... Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to reach out a hand, the hand that does not have the crossbow, and I'm going to say, if you stop running, we stop hitting. And cast Charm Person on her.
Alright.
It's a wisdom
What's
save.
Does this count as we're fighting?
So advantage. I did not mean to do it that many times. It DC.
It doesn't
DC
link the
13.
DC.
What?
13, it meets, it beats.
Yeah,
I have a spell
Alright.
save of 13.
that sucks.
Okay. So, yeah, she doesn't that. She shakes it off. And is there anything else you want to do?
I mean, I can't do anything else, and I'm as close to her as I want to get, so no. I'm just gonna cross my arms and say, your choice.
Alright.
No, see, now you're-
Stello's? No, it's not. It's Erston.
yeah,
Yeah.
It confused me because where it was. Oh, where you are.
so I will
It's
jump over.
okay.
And I will swing. I'm just gonna try and knock her out. God, I cannot swing to save my life.
Anyway, it's Erston's turn. He misses.
That's the end of my turn.
Alright. Now it's Stello's.
Okay. Now I can't tell how big is this walkway, because it's like right in the middle of the grid.
It's like 5 feet. It doesn't look like that on the grid, but I would have
Okay,
had
so
to
I
go back and resize everything.
Okay, so this is as close as I can really get then.
Yeah, it's hard to kind of snap.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So, wait, Erston, did you just like move, or
Yeah, I'm
can't
moving
tell.
down to a better, so you can, it's better visual.
Where you can see.
Yeah.
I can see
Where he
no matter
is.
what. It's more along the lines of I didn't want to like walk into him.
No, I'm showing I'm below this part of the wall.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will walk up there
It's
and
just that you can't really.
yeah, I'll just drop my crossbow into the like watery ground, pull out a dagger, and just try to slap this person with the back end of it.
Alright.
This is with. Oh wait, no, it is not with disadvantage. Okay.
I wish I had known about this sooner so I could have disputed it with other people.
9 does not hit probably.
Jeez.
Oh well.
There's always a bonus action if you want to do that or if you want to do something else.
I only have one dagger.
Do you hit her with it because she was close by, or did you throw it?
No, I
Oh,
was
you
trying
threw
to.
it. I can see it there.
No, I was trying to punch. That always shows up.
Oh, then you can.
Nope.
If you're punching it. Oh yeah, never mind.
Yep, that's my
Offhand.
turn.
I'm very tired. Alright. It's Talora's round. Looks like she got surrounded and she just puts her hands up.
Oh man. Made
and
that way more
surrenders.
difficult than it had to be.
So do you want to stop here and interrogate her next time since it's almost 10?
That's probably a good place to cut off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds good.
Let's go.
That was a nice end. Alright then. So that's it. Remember, there is a event going on. Any half of donated stuff is going to go to Rainbow Railroad. And thank you, Steve, for streaming for us. I forgot to ask that last time. Or say that last time. I'm going to put all the credits for the maps and stuff down below the YouTube video because we don't have credits up yet and I can't remember exactly what their names are. It's awesome and I highly suggest you check it out. There's 2 people I use. All the monster tokens and enemies are from the official book art tokens you get online. And I think that's it. Does anyone else want to say something? Sorry if I was kind of off today. It's been rough.
Just thanks for coming out and thanks for DMing the game.
Yeah, let's have
Thanks.
more fun next time.
Yes.
Also, after the after party, where we're all going to get drunk.
Bye, guys, before we get in
Bye.
trouble.
Yeah. Or more specifically, me.